What is the replacement of the Khilafah?
The Europeans prepared to openly take control of the former Ottoman territories. The Arabs were once again under foreign domination. And for the first time, Arabs had to contend with national borders, which had never existed, even under Ottoman colonialism.
Beginning with the secular Republic of Turkey, and then an Iran which resembles a Shia republic, but essentially is a secular republic. And then the secular Republic of Pakistan, which of course has now become the American Republic of Pakistan. And then in 1933, the Republic of Saudi Arabia, but they're parading as a monarchy. But it's actually a secular state, because it has all the trappings of a secular state. A secular state has territorial sovereignty. The state of Saudi Arabia has territorial sovereignty. A secular state has citizenship. Once upon a time when I went to Mecca, I was Muslim. And the only difference between me and my fellow Muslim who was resident in Mecca was that I was Musafir and he was Sakin. I am now a foreign national, and they are Saudis. When a Muslim pledges his allegiance to the modern secular state and to its constitution, which declares that Allah is no longer Al-Malik, no longer Al-Akbar, no longer Al-Hakam. The state is now Al-Malik, Al-Akbar, and Al-Hakam. And the state can make halal what Allah made haram. When a Muslim pledges his allegiance, and you've got to do that to get citizenship. Oh yeah, can't get a US passport without pledging allegiance. When you do that, you commit shirk.
What does it take to be a citizen of the United States? Well, you have to qualify. Okay? What are the two qualifications? That's what it names, two qualifications in order to be a citizen. The first qualification is you have to either be born here or naturalized. The second qualification to be a citizen of the United States is you have to be subject to the jurisdiction of the United States. See that word? Subject to the jurisdiction of the United States. That is the second requirement for being a citizen. You understand? Subject. The people are sovereign. They're not subject to anybody. At most, if you're one of the people of the United States, you are subject to your fellow sovereigns in the form of grand jury indictment and petite jury 100% conviction. Okay? That's a trial by the people, not a trial by the government.
The entire world of Islam is now embraced by the modern secular state.
मस्जिदें भी बनाते हैं, मस्जिदों की खिदमत करते हैं, वहाँ कालीन बिछाते हैं, वगैरह वगैरह। गोया कि कोई उनकी जिंदगी में जहाँ तक मुमकिन है गुनाह नहीं है, लेकिन वो एक कौम के फर्द है, एक मुल्क के शहरी है, उस मुल्क का निजाम बातिल है, उस मुल्क का निजाम तागूती है, अल्लाह से बगावत पर मबनी है। और ये पूरे आलम इस्लाम की बात कर रहा हूं, बाकी जो गैर मुस्लिम ममालिक हैं, गैर मुस्लिम अक्सरियत है, उनकी बात नहीं कर रहा। पूरा आलम इस्लाम निजाम क्या है? सेक्युलर है। अल्लाह की शरीयत कहीं नाफिज नहीं है, अल्लाह की हाकमियत की नफी है।
This is now the universal shirk that the Prophet ﷺ had prophesied. He said the time would come when shirk will be everywhere, be so difficult to recognize it. However, as difficult as it would be to recognize a black ant on a black stone on a dark night. So if you did not recognize it before this lecture, don't be surprised, but now you know.
معاهدة سيكلوس بيكو أسست على أن لا تقوم وحدة عربية بجميع الدول العربية. احنا لسه مستعمرين. ما في دولة مستقلة يعني، إلا كل واحد تابع لدولة أجنبية.
الوحدة يوم أمسك بزمامها زعماء للأسف كلهم مشترين ومباعين لحكومات غربية. فقدنا الرابط الحقيقي.
This universal secular state is now used to embrace all of mankind, including the world of Islam, in political globalization.
It's often said that the hatreds of this post-Ottoman world are ancient hatreds. I would say that the differences are ancient differences, but the hatreds are new hatreds. The hatreds are clearly manufactured in the 19th and 20th centuries and perpetuated by contemporary political concerns.
The destruction of the Caliphate, or the Khilafah, was of the most devastating events in Islamic history. The lands were divided the Sharia made irrelevant, the Arabic language left unutilized, the court of prayer abandoned in places, the resources of the Muslims pillaged, and countless atrocities perpetrated against them. When one understands what the Khilafah stands for, is it any wonder that the enemies of Tawheed are still doing their utmost in ensuring the resumption of the Islamic way of life embodied in the Khilafah does not eventuate? Is it any wonder that they spend trillions sending their armies halfway across the world to gain a foothold in the Muslim lands? Is it any wonder that they spend billions on intelligence? Is it any wonder that plots are hatched to create division between Muslims themselves? And finally, is it any wonder that the greatest nation raised up for mankind has realized its obligation and calls for this system once again? Truly, the return of the Khilafah is only a matter of time.